Thank you very much, Chairman.
It was Maurice Juma's day before the Transport Committee of the National Assembly. The Director General of the Public Procurement Oversight Authority had already appeared before the Public Investment Committee, and questions regarding the authority's role in the controversial standard gauge railway tender continue to demand for answers. Juma maintains that despite its oversight role, the authority has little knowledge of the ongoing deal between the Kenyan and the Chinese governments. What is in the records, according to Juma, are details of the first commercial contract, which was later cancelled to accommodate what the Kenya Railways Corporation says is a government-to-government deal.
We informed KRC, that is Kenya Railways, the risk of engaging a contractor or service provider through direct procurement method, as the method is not competitive. In the aforementioned letter, we requested for documents that would assist the authority in reviewing the subject project. KRC responded and informed us that the contract between them and China Roads and Bridge Corporation resulted from a negotiated grant between Kenya government and Chinese government on a G2G funding.
And it is from that point on, as Juma told the committee, that POA's jurisdiction on the matter ended.
Where there is a donor who is donating funds, the contracting process would be detailed in the financing agreement. That is the standard practice that I have experienced, particularly where donors are funding projects in the country, that they tend to use their own procurement procedures.
Juma was hard-pressed to give an opinion on the legality of the deal as it is, claiming that the Kenya Railways Corporation is yet to provide details of the agreement with the Chinese government to determine its legality.
I would like you to state clearly to this committee whether the mode of procurement adopted by the Kenya Railway is available in law.
Do we have any fear? Is there anything dangerous for the nation? You as experts in the procuring authority.
Now, the financing agreement, Mr. Chairman, which we don't have sight over, it's very difficult for me to comment on that, Mr. Chairman. So I beg this committee that until we get that financing agreement, and we have letters to that effect asking for the finance agreement. In fact, we have done 2 reminders. And initially, we had even asked for the commercial contract, so that we are in the picture about what Kenya Railways is procuring in terms of the value.
Juma, however, admitted that the authority had not received any evidence from KRC to prove that it was a government-to-government deal.
What are your powers in terms of procurement? And here, when can you interfere? When does the Act allow you to interfere with a process that is flawed when you find it is not regarded right? Do you have those powers?
Is that once we have the financing agreement in place, we should be able to know which kind of procurement process is being applied. And both parties will play a critical role in terms of ensuring that what has been agreed upon in the financing agreement is what is being implemented.
The Procurement Act gives the authority powers to rectify any contravention or cancel the contract and terminate the proceedings should the process be found illegal. The Cabinet Secretary for National Treasury and his Principal Secretary will be appearing before the Transport Committee Friday. Esther Kahumbi, Citizen Live at 9.